Hey, I'm Danielle Harris.
Hi, I'm Danielle Harris.
You know, bouncing jokes back and forth. Los Angeles. You know, they're fun. They're funny. They're funny guys. Thank you so much. Cool. We're not going to ADR this, so.
Jensen and I made mugs over COVID-19. This one's mine.
Okay, it's perfect. I hate you. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah, mine was so bad, I didn't bring it out. So.
I was like, there's your mug. Go get it.
I was very happy, obviously, because there's so.
A guy took me to a restaurant and only talked about himself the entire time. Never asked me one question about where I was from or what I like to do, and I just sat there and listened to him rattle on. Peggy Babcock. No.
And do one more. 3, 2, 1.
This is our hallway down to the guest room. What?
Everybody needs a good hallway.
So I, of course, did the thing that everybody does. I called one of my girlfriends to come and, rescue me, and he got all pissed. We told him we were going home, but he followed us to this party that we were really going to, and then through a scene, it was a disaster. Psycho.
I like you.
Uh-oh.
That's on camera.
Yes.
Thank you.
This year?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? You guys have a good one, man.
Thanks, man. Cheers. You guys have fun.
How's it going?
You know, when it ends, I don't know. I do know that there are plans of having these conventions and stuff in the future and get-togethers of that sort. And I don't know. I mean, you know how this entertainment industry works. They're probably going to try to reboot us in about 3 or 5 years. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
I wonder who'll play you. He's not born yet.
Me. I hope me.
He's not born yet.
I don't know if it's a talent or it's more of a nervous habit, but I love to twirl my hair like this. Popeyes, because I'm from Louisiana, and Popeyes chicken is awesome. It's so good. It's so bad for you, too. And it makes seasoned fries.
This is from Isabel LeMay. I did not think Jensen was going to go for it because there was a lot of flowers, and I thought he would be kind of like, that's too girly for me, but he actually loved it and was on board right away. I was proud of you for that one.
Well,
I thought we'd end up with I don't know, a picture of a truck or something. 350.
350, we're gonna roll with 350. 350 sounds about right.
I go 5.
If it's anything like last night, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, we had a great time.
You know, it's worth it.
Oh, this is the sex organ of a palm tree.
are you serious? Well, because these things, they can kind of fall off, and I've been picking them up all morning.
Well, you might be pregnant.
I learned to balance my career and my personal relationships because I am away a lot. You know, I worked in North Carolina for a while, and I found when I do come home and I am able to spend time with my friends or family, I make sure that I listen really well. I don't just start telling them everything about what I did, and it's not all about me. It's, I want to hear about you, what's been going on in your life, and I wish I could have been there.
Thank you for having me in your home.
Thank you
Yes.
for coming.
And you live here, right? This is.
Yes, right here.
You
We've
roll
got
out.
cots.
We did last night.
Did you?
No.
My top 3 priorities right now are definitely my family, just talking to them a lot and making sure they know they count, and my boyfriend, same thing, and my dog.
You think you could steal a scene from me? So, we just happened to get to do a movie together, and we're super excited about it. And every scene that we have, he looks at me and he's like, we're in a movie together, isn't that weird? I'm like, yes, stop talking about it. Plastic ring?
No, we know this. It's definitely a beaded bracelet because
People say things about you and they're not true. It's just weird things that you're like, wow, gosh, I just laugh at it.
I think especially with One Tree Hill, I mean, that was very, Hillary Burton and I were vocal about our experience in Variety. And at the time, it was the second television show I had done. So I didn't speak up about it and talk about it. I talked about it to him.
Mm-hmm.
He knew about it. He witnessed some of it. And it was just, and privately, he said something to the person. But I think it's just always, for me, it was really great that it was brought to light and that we could start talking about it. But I don't really feel that a lot has changed personally. And I mean, yes, we've told our stories, but have we really moved on? Has that mentality changed, or was everyone like, yeah, sure, we'll deal with that. That's great. Let's write some articles about it and then move on. And I feel like, you know, we have to keep on it. And I like that you brought it up because we should keep talking about it. You know, it's why my girlfriends and I from One Tree Hill are still so very connected, because we went through that together as women. And the person that sought to tear us apart, all he did is make us so much closer. We probably would have never had that bond if he hadn't brought that. So
There is.
Oh, when I'm in California, In-N-Out Burger for sure, but that's everybody's. Let's do tequila.
And what better way to cure the Monday blues than a shot of extra añejo? Cheers.
one in Austin.
Every girl likes to be called pretty or hot.
Next 5 or 10 years, I would love to have a family and have some sort of a steady job, whether it's a television show. Family's really important to me, so ideally it would be a sitcom, that it would end at 5, and then I would sit in traffic for 2 hours because I live in LA, then go home to my family. I think that would be great.
As our fans at all the conventions.
Mom shouldn't be involved in porn news.
And I can do it so many different ways, like this. This is gonna all look like the same way, but like this. Peggy Babcock, Peggy Babcock. No.
Yet another bathroom we have to clean.
You don't clean them.
They don't know that.
Sweet. It's fun when you get to work with pretty girls who are nice, because that's not often the case in this town, you know, or in any town. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm from a small town, Louisiana, and like pretty girls aren't nice. That's just how it is. And these two are really the exception to that.
It's always fun to play someone who gets to break all the rules and doesn't really have any boundaries. And so I can relate to it as something I want to do, but no, I can't. I am most proud of, I'd have to say, One Tree Hill, because it gave me tons of fans and lots of really good friends.
If there was a Hot 100 for guys, who would be number 1 on your list?
Jensen Ackles from Supernatural.
Okay, sit down for a second. They have sex, and that's it.
Mechanical room, wine cellar, mechanical room.
Yeah, Paul Lamb had a great idea.
Oh, it's great. I mean, we live next door to Jared and Jen. We love them in real life. And I just think it's so hard in this business to have, two beautiful men with big egos that actually care about each other and put each other first.
Everyone was incredibly talented and creative and easy to talk to. We just kind of all bonded. And Jensen, who plays Priestley, has actually been one of my friends for like 4 years.
Probably from my shopping habit. Sorry, honey.
Oh, I can tie my hair in a knot. I hear Hollywood knocking for that one. That's good. I am talented.
We've been dating for a really long time. It's good. I love him. He's great.
I love calves. They're they're the most beautiful body part. I'm maybe borderline obsessed with them.
Master Suite.
The Master Suite,
Sounds fancy.
where the magic happens.
Oh, man.
Well, everybody, you have to say that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
We'll cut that out.
No, leave it in.
You guys, are you like, hey, let's live together? Let's work together. Let's work together again.
Yeah.
Are you getting tired of each other all the time?
Oh,
No.
I mean, yes.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, I think it's
Drink, yeah. You
I think it's pretty obvious that we that we enjoy each other's company, and
And it doesn't have to be a part of creativity. I mean, that's
Yeah.
when people say that, oh no, they can't talk to anybody. They have to be locked in this room and they can't, their creative process. It's like, okay, but to me, creative process should never involve bad behavior.
No.
Yeah.
And I mean, she worked on a movie, and I won't save names, but the lead actress would pull stunts, like move her chair outside and away from the other actors. And it was just like girls being mean to girls. And I'm like, what? How, and I'm like, what did you do? She's like, I just sat outside.
Yeah, I mean,
Not gonna, just
not disturbing anybody's creative process.
Yeah. If that's what she needs to get her day, then that's, I guess, what we're all gonna do. And I'm like, gosh, that's unacceptable.
It is so
Badass bitch. Can we say bitch?
I'm gonna go with Sarah.
Jenny? It was baby Jenny. You redeemed yourself.
I messed up.
Thank God.
And it doesn't have to be a part of creativity. I mean, that's
No.
when people say that, oh no, they can't talk to anybody. They have to be locked in this room and they can't, their creative process. It's like, okay, but to me, creative process should never involve bad behavior.
No.
Yeah.
And I mean, she worked on a movie, and I won't save names, but the lead actress would pull stunts like move her chair outside and away from the other actors. And it was just like girls being mean to girls. And I'm like, what? How, and I'm like, what did you do? She's like, I just sat outside.
Yeah, I mean,
Not gonna, just
not disturbing anybody's creative process.
Yeah. If that's what she needs to get her day, then that's, I guess, what we're all gonna do. And I'm like, gosh, that's unacceptable.
It is so.
I'm gonna go with Sarah.
Jenny? It was baby Jenny. You redeemed yourself.
I messed up.
What are you doing for Valentine's?
Funny. Jensen asked me if he could cook for me for Valentine's Day.
Does he do that often?
Never.
Really?
Never
What's he gonna
has.
cook?
All desserts. Just
Really?
all desserts. Cakes, cookies.
You've got to let me know how the meal comes off.
I will.
I want to know.
I'll send you photos of it.
It's a deal. Yeah,
I'll send you photos.
Twitter it to me.
I'll Twitter it to you.
Yeah.
I will.
Go for it.
Oh, no, you go.
No. Danielle.
Shredded Swiss.
Jensen personally hung all of those lights.
Every single light you see.
I was really proud of that.
So this is really true, Danielle? We're now officially engaged?
Well, now that I've had a second to think about it, I've got this, and he's really great. I think I'm gonna have to stick with Jensen. I'm sorry.
Conventions bring like hordes of beaded bracelets.
Sorry, guys. Click.
Way to go.
Well, I battle with anxiety constantly. I probably, like a lot of people out there, I recognized it as like a flight anxiety when I got on planes. I have since learned that is just one little thing that it would bring in. This is JJ coming in.
Hi. Aw. My son would die to come in the room. Get him in here.
Okay, go tell her not to.
Take your time. We're in no hurry. I made your parents run late on top of it.
Apparently her sister punched her in the eye.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us.
Thank
We'll
you.
come in there.
Aw.
Don't punch back.
The 3-year-old's tough. Hey, can you close it?
And their legs have to be shaved too.
But your character, so you're going to be Sister Joe. We already know this. We know a few things.
Yes.
Jared Padalecki, I don't know if you've heard of him.
I sort of know him.
He may have alluded that he wants to, like, maybe stab your character. How do you feel about this?
Well, I already know what's happening, and so I think Sister Joe might have the upper hand.
This is where I just look into your eyes and try and determine it for myself.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Stabbing?
No. Opened up the whole window.
There was just a little picture window.
Yeah, it feels really nice. Jensen's always worried about people watching while you take a bath, but I'm not.
But it started when I was working a lot. I was working on One Tree Hill. I lived in LA. We shot in North Carolina. I was flying back and forth about once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started dating this guy, and he was up in Vancouver. And, we didn't have kids, and I would take these all-night flights just to hang out with you for a day and then fly back. And
I don't know what kind of guy I'm describing right now. A hairless man with nice calves. Okay.
Oh, but I'm telling y'all, it's James.
Bob.
I know it's James.
Shit. It's Bob?
It's
It's
Bob?
literally Bob?
I just want to be, for the record, I have not missed one yet. That's where we stand.
Welcome to the heart of the home.
Kitchen. It's Jensen's first time in here.
anything that, especially after I had and I don't know if after you have a child, then I just started obsessing over, I need to be so careful. Nothing can happen to me, not for myself, but for my kids. I can't, and I have struggled with that a lot. And,
well, especially with this with COVID, she's asked me multiple times,
yeah.
like,
that
we're not
kicked it
gonna,
up again for.
she's like, we're not going to get sick, right? Like, and she literally needs me to say the words.
I do not need him to tell me the truth at all. Please
No.
do not.
I
Please.
just simply say, we're not getting sick. It's
need-
not going to happen,
But
what do I know?
But I've allowed myself, I think, for the first to really talk about it to myself and say, you know what? Yes, you're having a panic attack. That's okay. You're going to be okay. It is a panic attack.
Sweated, switched.
What I like to call items in the rumor mill. Okay? You can address them, or you could, I guess, ignore me.
We're having another baby.
4 million?
No, I'm just kidding. That's
I
a
hadn't
joke.
heard that rumor. You're a triple dad or a quadruple dad. I don't know. Numbers are hard for
And
me.
it's twins.
No babies. No babies.
No more babies?
No.
Well, that's
Sarah died. That's all morbid.
I think she was in a car accident.
Car accident?
The rest of that stuff sounds like a drama.
Well,
Did you watch One Tree Hill?
oh no, it was an ant.
I look back at things in my life, and if I wouldn't have just, it's got to be this, then I wouldn't have been where I am today. I wouldn't know you.
Yeah.
You can't live with it. You can't live without it.
Our house wouldn't be so clean.
It's so clean. The spoon drawer wouldn't be organized like it is.
Oh my gosh, Jewel. The
and you
spoons and the forks are all
You could
lined up
accidentally,
perfectly.
but you will never pull out a baby spoon when
No.
you mean to pull out a big spoon.
No, you
So
won't. No. Of course,
are the things.
she's got me doing it because I'm like, I don't want to be the one to ruin this. Like,
Yeah.
Said your first name is named after a street in New Orleans. True or false?
True.
No.
Okay. Whoop.
False.
Well, Danielle. My first name is Elta, which was my great grandmother's name.
Aha! Score one for me.
But
Okay. Wow.
Didn't
This is exciting. I didn't know it was a game show.
Danielle is. I've always
Are there
gone
prizes?
by. Okay.
Bring it out, Johnny. No, there are
Your
not prizes.
middle name.
So
My
your
middle
middle
name.
name is okay.
Is
So
a
there's
street.
no more citation needed. This interview will serve as your
It
citation.
is a street in Uptown New Orleans.
Great.
Off of St. Charles.
Okay.
Sweated.
yeah, but more importantly than that, I'm almost 100% positive that this is my 4th grade teacher.
It's from someone who met you yesterday.
Okay.
And they said you smelled incredible. And can I verify now?
Not. Well.
Oh no.
Maybe last
Maybe
night.
I don't.
It was.
You've been lifting vacuum cleaners.
Now it's fun. So,
Boys do this or not?
What is
No.
that? I don't know what you're doing.
You know, I always spray here. Do you spray there?
On your wrist?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Well,
That's what women do.
I don't know. I've
Is that
just always
true?
done that. Yeah, like here and then here.
I've seen him at Macy's.
Wow, I can't smell down there.
didn't y'all go to Vegas?
We did.
I ain't see that episode.
Court
No.
trick.
No. It was
The
a
lake where they
got-
met.
Ooh, it's a Texas rainstorm.
Texas thunderstorms.
This also moves.
Well, cheers to the success of the business.
Cheers.
Oh no.
There we go.
Now
Listen.
you've
What
grossed
was
me
that?
out.
Try that.
Oh
So,
my God.
He
Cheers.
drank too soon. Thank you so much. We'll be
This, the COVID, the quarantine experience has been, I can't, and one of my things is like, everything's in order, everything's super clean. And I have, this is big for me. I let my kids draw, there's chalk all over the side of our house, which that is so far removed from anything I would normally allow, that he came home and he walked in, he was like, oh, okay. Wow. Let them draw on the house, on the actual house. Okay. And I'm like,
and then I'm like, come on, let's go find some more walls, guys.
he's like, that's great. I was like, yeah, they wanted to. And I was just like, sure.
That's
Yeah.
Wasn't she taking like a Italian art history class or something?
I wasn't there for this. When the babies get old enough, we'll probably all hang in here a bunch. But usually whoever's watching Netflix is the lucky one. And the other one's got to be like on it, changing diapers. Yeah. He's always the...
That's not true. It's true. And that is
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
to turn this away from me.
What is wrong with him?
It's freaking creepy, man.
No, it's cute. Look at that little belly.
No, I know that there's a reason why our guests don't stay long, and it's this thing.
This is my side. And we purposely did that because I am a little bit neater than Jensen, just a little.
Not today.
And, yeah, well, someone helped you
Not
do that.
today.
Someone helped you do that.
I like it. A little bit, yes. Of course, I kind of have an idea of where the story's going. So, I was kind of excited because I've always wanted to make out with Nathan. No, I'm just kidding. No, did I say too much? Mean. Definitely mean. Because, I'm such a nice person in real life that, you know, it really wouldn't be acting. It would be like me playing myself. Thanks for all the great questions, guys. And remember to watch One Tree Hill Wednesday nights at 9 on the CW. Got it.
8 Central.
Oh, 8 Central.
I can't do it. I can't keep it on.
Just freeze frame that. That can be the new poster. Okay, that's it.